We have Trump doubling down, so to speak, stating that he is basically going to stand behind this threat to close down the entire southern border unless the government steps up, coming from the Democratic side, and funds this. He's basically trying to blame everything on the Democrats, saying that they don't want to give us a dime, and that if they don't want to give us any money, we're going to shut down the border. Now, he also says that this is going to be a money-making opportunity if it happens. In his eyes, he says that we've lost all this stuff that have flooded over into Mexico. He talks about NAFTA, but he says if they stop everything going to and fro over the border, that the U.S. can make all this money. It has others completely freaking out, like, what do you mean you're just going to close our border? That means no one going to or from. And we've had citizens out here raise millions of their own money and other people's money coming together to try to fund such a thing, to try to protect our border. The border should be protected, period. However, the solution may come about as to keep it completely secure is one thing. It's things we can talk about, debate about, and then try to make happen. And it has to be done in a righteous way. But when you start going down this route of basically holding the government hostage, this is what they're saying. They're saying that he's holding us hostage, saying that he's going to shut down the whole border if we don't get a dime for this. This is where it goes a step further. Federal workers are not getting paid. And they're freaking out because they don't know when they're going to get their paycheck and all this stuff. So he's now gotten to the minds of all those people that are probably like, just do something. We want to get paid. You see where the pressure starts to come in? People got to start looking at the bigger picture here and using discernment. Not just reading headlines and whatever they say and taking it and running with it. You got to break it down, look at what's going on here all the way around. And this affects us all in the end, because if they drag this out, hopefully they'll have this thing fixed soon. They can come to a compromise. But what this always comes back to is having righteous men and women in the political realm. If they've all sold us out, it does us no good. So you have to have good people in there to begin with. You better remember that come voting time. Then they have to bring laws and certain things to the forefront and stand behind them, and they have to represent the people. When you have a leader in there, like some out of the EU recently, that have said, you don't listen to what the people want. Like Angela Merkel just said. She was ticked off that the whole world, was watching as the German people said, we're not signing that UN migration pact. And she's like, it's not about what the people want. They don't define themselves as Germans. Oh, really? Then who does? The Canadians? I mean, give me a break. The Germans are the Germans. And this woman is trying to basically push the globalist agenda all the way out the door. As she says, she's not going to run in 2021. She's also the one that runs around out there throwing the diamond sign like Trump does. Look it up. Some of you need to quit making excuses. And as far as this all goes, if they extend this all the way into February, March, just to say, if they did, you're talking about people that are on food stamps then not getting that. What do you think is going to happen then? You see all this chaos sparking in France and Germany and all these other countries. You don't think it just might come to a backyard near you one day by design? I hope you're paying attention, folks. Join us for Underground World News Live, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Friday night, Dabu 77. Much love, y'all.